Hey, welcome back to part two of chapter one of Mango Delight. Um, in case I didn't say so before, I'm Caswell Hyman, and we're in my office where I write most of the time. And I'm reading this for you guys who are stuck at home. Uh, Mango Delight, chapter one, which is called Name Shame. In the first part of the chapter, Mango is going to school with her best friend Brooklyn. They both don't have cell phones, but they run into the Cell Bell, a group of really snooty girls who have cell phones, and their leader, Haley Joanne, who's really mean to Mango. She's mean to Mango. Okay, part two, chapter one. The day flew by. All I could think about was how Brooke was going to avenge my honor at GOT practice. Hateful Joe and I didn't have any classes together. The only time we were together was at GOT practice. The mango pit, that gross feeling that grew in my belly when I was nervous or when I was watching a scary movie or I felt like something bad was about to happen, started to grow heavier as school ended and GOT practice began. GOT is the initials of Girls on Track, G-O-T. As we were about to enter the girls' locker room, my jaw clenched and I trembled with a sudden chill. I stopped so suddenly that Brooke slammed into my back. Hey, what the? Sorry, I'm freaking out. What if they start laughing and testing about me again? So, what if? Who cares about those iPhonies? We'll be the ones laughing when I humiliate the phoniest of them all on the track. Now you listen to me, Mango Delight Fuller. You can't let those bullies get to you. You're a survivor. Brooke knew just how to get through to me by using one of my favorite Destiny's Child songs. I took a deep breath and let Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle sing their courage into me. Yeah, I was a survivor. While we were warming up on the field, we heard tweet, tweety, tweet. Coach Kimball's hawkish eyes darted around the girls stretching on the grass. Whose phone was that? The phone went tweet, tweety, tweet again, and everyone's eyes shifted to Hateful Joe. Coach Kimball walked over to her with her hand out. Give it up. No phones allowed at practice. Hateful Joe gave a deep sigh and held her Uber phone, which she bragged had an app for everything. It was the newest, crispest model, and it could do practically everything but brush her teeth. As Coach Kimball snatched the bedazzled phone, it glistened so bright in the sun that I had to shield my eyes. Hateful Joe said, I only have my phone with me so I can listen to my apps for laps, Coach, while I warm up. Brooke and I rolled our eyes at each other. We were so sick of hearing Hateful Joe go on and on about her training app and how it's like having my very own personal trainer in my ear pushing me to go faster and harder. Seriously, it's just so crisp. Brooke called it apps for saps. But deep down, we both wish we would hurry up and turn 13 so we could have our very own personal coaches right in our ears. Coach Kimball blew her whistle and said, All right, ladies, let's get on the blocks for the 400 meter. Brooke said, Want to hang out tonight? Sure, I responded. Can you come over for dinner? I'll check with my mother. We headed for the starting blocks on the track. I remember the first time I invited Brooke to our apartment. It was just 2 weeks after we started GOT practice, and I was excited to show her mom's old college track and field trophies, medals, and ribbons. Mom had been on the way to qualifying for the Olympics until she got in a horrible car accident and lost her leg. I hadn't told anyone about Mom's false leg before Brooke, not because I was ashamed or anything, but you really can't tell she has one because she always wears long pants. And anywho, since she never talked about it, why should I? But now that I had a true bestie and we ran track together and told each other everything, why not? Brooke always said I was born with natural track and field talent because of my mom. Still, Brooke was a much better runner than me. Actually, Brooke and Hateful Joe were the best runners at True Heart. Brooke despised the fact that Hateful Joe was just as good as she was. Their records were tied. Hateful Joe had just as many Hateful Joe had won just as many sprints as Brooke. They were guaranteed to come in first and second place. I was a third, fourth, fifth, or sixth place kind of girl. I didn't mind. Running was fun for me. I did it for the rush that came when I got in the zone. It's like my whole body and even my brain floated way high up above the trees, and I could see and feel everything around me. But at the same time, I felt a deep peace and happiness. I guess I got pretty zen. I set my feet on the blocks and placed my hands on the asphalt track. I looked over at Brooke, who was 2 lanes over. We shared a quick smile, and I gave her a thumbs up, happy knowing that she was running this race for me. Hateful Joe rolled her eyes and shook her head like she was saying, "Give up, loser." I looked away, focused on the track. I was not going to let her get in my head. I'm a survivor. Just as I thought it, the song started playing in my head again. I'm a survivor, I just won't give up, I'm not gonna stop. I could feel the beat, my muscles relaxed, and I was ready to run. Coach Kimball blew the whistle and we were off. The beat, the lyrics, Beyonce's voice, the harmonies with Kelly and Michelle, they were all driving me, pushing me to run harder than ever before. I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor. I felt like I was moving so fast, time couldn't catch up to me. I was so focused on the finish line that I didn't even peek to see if Brooke was beating Haley Joe. I powered through the finish, dipping my head just like the coach taught us. I felt great, loose, and powerful. I finally turned my head to see if Brooke won when suddenly Coach Kimball blew the whistle and pointed at me. Had I fouled? Did I take off too soon? Why was the coach pointing at me? I looked around. Everyone was staring. "Congratulations on your first victory, Fuller," Coach said, breaking the silence. "Looks like we have a new star on GOT." I had won the 400-meter sprint. For the first time, I had come in first. Now that's the end of part 2 of chapter 1. Come back soon and hear chapter 2. You have no idea what's about to happen next. Bye.